Hi, it's Linda from Surf and Safari, and I'm here with Lhasa and Alex. And they just got off the Passions of Paradise, a trip that went out to Great Barrier Reef. So guys, I want you to tell me all about your experiences, because they were both a little bit different, but we were on the same boat. So let us know what it's all about.
So we boarded our ship at, I believe it was 9:30 in the morning, and we sailed out to the reef. It took about 2 hours to get out there, and right off, as soon as we got to our first destination, they sent us off snorkeling and scuba diving. I was somebody that went snorkeling, so I got my flippers and my breathing apparatus, and I hopped in the water and started swimming around. And yeah, it was pretty incredible. I'd gone snorkeling just a little bit south of Cairns in Airlie Beach a couple weeks ago, and this just blew that out of the water. The reef is just absolutely stunning. Massive reef formations and just tons of fish. There's just so much to see. The colors are stunning. The fish are beautiful. Yeah, it's a pretty incredible experience. It's nothing like I've ever done before.
Did you have a favorite fish that you saw?
Yeah, there was these parrotfish that had these little beaks that were like chomping on the reef, because I guess that's just how they found their food. But yeah, it was kind of funny to watch them swim around and just be biting on the reef. I caught a big school of them near the end of on the second diving location. There's about, I don't know, 3 dozen of them, and they were all swimming around just chomping on the reef. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah.
And Lhasa, did you go snorkeling?
No, I went scuba diving. So this was actually my first dive, which was pretty great. So basically what they did with me was an introductory dive, where it's kind of like getting you, I guess, used to the idea of scuba diving. So I have actually taken a scuba diving course, but I haven't written the exam. So it's perfect for me because it kind of shows me, how scuba diving works in open water. So first they basically obviously give you a safety briefing, because naturally they want everyone coming back in one piece. Yeah, so we did that in the morning while we were heading out to the site, and then they kind of had all of our gear ready for us, so we didn't have to worry about attaching the gas or the air tank or anything. So all of that was ready. We just kind of got strapped in, and then we were off, and they did a couple, like three little tests with us just to make sure that we were comfortable underwater, because it is a very different experience. And then after that, they took us on a 15-20 minute dive just to get used to it. And then in the afternoon, I actually went on another dive, which was almost an hour long, and it was really cool. The dive spot was quite a bit deeper, and so there were lots of like reef formations that were almost like canyons, which was really neat because it gives you a different perspective from being further down than being further up. So yeah, it was just tons of coral. Really cool because we could interact with them. So there were giant clams that we kind of just went like this to, and they just closed up, and there were these, I guess there are holes in the coral, and there are these little like living things kind of chilling outside, and as soon as we kind of like went like this to it, they all sucked back in at the same time, and that was really neat to see. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
So would you recommend a reef trip to anybody going to Cairns?
I mean, you need to. Like this is where the reef is, right? So I don't think you're gonna get many better spots.
And which vessel were you on?
It was Passions of Paradise.
Excellent. And what made that an interesting vessel?
I mean, for me, after hearing the marine biologist talking about just how they're very eco-friendly, and they try to give back and try to, I guess it was a portion of their bar profits went to a shark conservation thing. So they're talking about how many sharks lose their fins for like shark fin soup or just other things. Like fishing, if they get caught in a fisher's net, they just cut them off too. So it's good to hear that these companies are actually trying to sustain the reef rather than just taking as many people out as possible.
That's awesome, and I think that's really important.
Yeah.
Thanks guys for letting me know about your experience. Would you do it again?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah.
All right, thanks so much.